Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to turn up my volume so I can make sure that you can hear me. Hello, I am Psychic Jennifer Rose, and I'm going to sit here and just flip through some tarot cards right now, waiting to see if anybody wants to join me to stump me. So, I don't know how this works. This is the second time that I've used Restream, and I really like it. But hopefully you can see the ticker so you can read what it is that I'm doing here. But I'm just going to reread it every now and again. So that way, if you're just now joining us, you'll know what I'm doing here. So I thought this was fun. I have taken some time off from psychic services to regroup, to find my inner zen. And now I'm, coming back to my psychic practices. And, psychic practice takes practice. And so I would like to, just test my intuition here with you today. I think it would be fun, and, just take this for what it's worth. I also do tarot card readings, and I've not really done a real psychic reading before, but I have, connected with other people's loved ones, and, connected the spirit form with the human form. So that's been quite fun and lovely, but I really don't know what would happen in a psychic reading. So if you're interested in one, come see me, okay? So anyway, can you stump the psychic? I am intuitive astrologer and tarot card reader Jennifer Rose, and I'm here today it says I talk to dead people, and I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I love it here. We have a really beautiful day outside, and I'm here to ask you to test my intuition. And I also would like to throw out my two truths and a lie to you all to see if you could catch which one is the lie. So what I'm asking today, and there's no donation needed. It's not necessary to do that in the chat for you to ask a question, but I would love it if you would drop two truths and a lie in the chat for me to guess whether or not I can figure out the lie in that. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. I get really nervous when I get on here and I go live, but once I get going, everything usually I'm usually a little bit better. I'm really shy, honestly, on the camera, but in real life, I'm not shy. So, all right. I don't see that I have anybody joining me just yet, but I'm just going to sit here and shuffle my cards. Hello, my name is Jennifer Rose. I'm a psychic. I'm here to ask you to, in the chat, give me two truths and a lie. And I want to see if I can figure out which one is the lie. There's no donation needed or anything like that. So if you want to play along and just help me practice my psychic, my intuition, that would be greatly appreciated. Hello, hopefully you can see the ticker and you can read why I'm here today, but I'm asking you to stump the psychic. In the chat, if you would drop two truths and a lie and allow me to figure out if I can point out the lie. Sorry, I was explaining that I get a little bit nervous when I get on camera, and I'm here just shuffling some tarot cards. So let's see what the tarot card says about everything. The Page of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I should note that it's not necessary for you to give me any donations in order for you to give me your truths and lies. It makes me think of, the chat. I've got to open the chat. That would be nice. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello. Hello. Oh, this is from the other night. This is my other chat. Okay, so I'm going to type out, hey, Kenny B, is that you on there? You cannot? Well, I mean, that's a lie, because I believe that you can. So anyway, I'm here, y'all. Hopefully there's a ticker somewhere. This is the second time that I've used Restream, but I'm Psychic Jennifer Rose, and I'm asking you to help me practice my psychic intuitive abilities by giving me two truths and a lie in the chat, and I would like to try to guess which one is the lie. So hi, Gracie. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Just for fun, I'm going to draw a card, the High Priestess. So the tarot card says that I'm ready and that I'm in my space, and I do feel really meditated down and ready to figure out what your lies are. See if you can slip this lie past a psychic, and then you can try it on someone else, I guess. But I never advocate lying, but sometimes lying is necessary in certain situations. And if you want to, try it out on me, go for it. All right, maybe I'll start with some of my own and give you kind of an idea of what I'm looking for in the chat. So I'm going to give you 2 truths and a lie about myself. Let's see. I've written some things down here. Where's the lie? Okay. Here are my 3. Let's see. I'm just going to put these all together, y'all. Let's see here. Let's see if you're psychic. All right. I am in the chat telling you 2 truths and a lie. You tell me in the chat what I'm lying about. 2 truths and a lie. Hello, if you're here, get in the chat and try to give me 2 truths and a lie so I can guess the lie. So don't get too serious about it, and don't tell me some really deep down things that you don't want other people to know, or that you don't want it to live forever in the YouTube live space on this Saturday, May 3rd. May 3rd, tomorrow, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. So I've put an idea. I've put my 2 truths and a lie in the chat comments. Nobody. What is going on? Oh, it looks like everybody's busy right now. They're out and about taking care of some business. Too busy. So, hey, listen, if you're just joining me, hopefully you can see the ticker. But what I'm asking is for you to try to stump me. Get in there in that chat and tell me 2 truths and a lie. And it doesn't have to be anything too deep. You can see that I put in here, I wear women's underwear. I used to have long hair. I have 3 nipples. 2 truths and a lie. Tell me what the lie is. I wear women's underwear. I used to have long hair. I have 3 nipples. Where's the lie? That's what I'm asking you to do in the comments, to just give me 2 truths and a lie. And then I'd like to figure out the lie. But until then, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to flip around these tarot cards and just do random questions. Okay. All right. So, some heartbreak. Some people aren't feeling it really today, huh? Yeah. I understand that. There's a lot going on in the world. And if you're paying attention to any of the news, I'm sure your heart breaks over and over and over and over again. And that's meh. I invite you, if you're feeling heartbroken, if you're feeling in that space or super depressed, to, one of the best things to do is just to kind of get up and walk out the front door if you can, and stand on your porch and just remind yourself that things are going on outside and that life is going on. And, maybe you'll decide that you want to participate. I love the sunshine when I'm not feeling well or when I'm feeling a kind of way. The sunshine always makes me feel better. And I'm lucky enough here in Kansas City, Missouri, that we have partly sunny skies. So that's awesome. Hello, debunk false beliefs. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm here doing, I want you to tell me 2 truths and a lie so I can figure out by what you're putting in there where the lie is. 2 truths and a lie. See if you can stump the psychic. Help me sharpen my psychic abilities. And, in my time of doing psychic stuff, King of Pentacles. I like that. That's a catch for someone out there. King of Pentacles. That's somebody that has their stuff together. But I'm not here to really read tarot cards, just FYI. I want you to get in here in this chat, and I want you to tell me 2 truths and a lie. And I want to see if I can figure out where the lie is. Okay? Testing my psychic abilities. And this time slot for Saturday, I get bored on Saturday. I'm left alone. I'm like a little house cat. And I want to, talk to community. I want to sharpen my psychic skills so I can do more psychic readings. I've been kind of not feeling it lately, but I have a lot of people who are waiting for an appointment. So anyway, I'm not here to do a tarot card for you to give me 2 truths and a lie so I can figure out where the lie is. And I'm just like randomly drawing cards, the Knight of Swords. So if anybody is out there waiting for an answer to something, you're going to get the answer. It's coming in. I would say that would be like a regular mail kind of thing too. I don't know why, but just keeping my psychic juices flowing here. I've been here about 10 minutes and I haven't had anybody either guess what lie I put. So I put my 2 truths and a lie in the chat so you could see what maybe I'm asking for, so you can understand I'm not asking for anything deep. But if you want to put something deep in there, that's fine. Just know that I'm a psychic. But so tell me where the lie is with me. I wear women's underwear. I used to have long hair. I have 3 nipples. Where's the lie? Thank you for whoever's hanging on and watching me right now. I'm glad to see that I'm here by myself, honestly, on a Saturday. I'm hoping that people are out and about and doing things and having fun instead of hanging out here with a psychic doing 2 truths and a lie. But anyway, I've put 2 truths and a lie in the chat. So if you're here to figure out what the heck it is that I'm doing, then that's what I'm doing. And hopefully you can see a ticker. And if anyone is, if anybody is watching, the one person that's watching, if you could tell me, can you see the ticker where it says, what I'm doing here and who I am? That would be great to know in the chat. So, and if you're here to see another tarot card, then let's see. What is going on today? So let me ask the question, like, where is everyone today? What's going on with everybody today? Hello, if you're joining me, hopefully you can see the ticker. Look, I keep drawing this card. Everybody's out and about and doing other things. They've got other things to do, like a lot of other things to do than sit here and stump the psychic. But if you're here watching me, I would love for you to drop into the chat and give me 2 truths and a lie so I can try and figure out where the lie is. For instance, I've put my own 2 truths and a lie here. And if you want to get in the chat and tell me where the lie is, that would be great. I wear women's underwear. I used to have long hair and I have 3 nipples. Which one is the lie? Thank you, the boy Samuel. I appreciate that. I get very, very, very nervous. Not very good at lighting just yet. And I don't know what to really put in my background. So what's really in my background is all of my books and candles. And I've got a candle going right now, but you can't really see it. So I'm just hanging. And if you're here and you're watching, if somebody could tell me, is that yes about that you can see the ticker? All right. If you're here, I'm Psychic Jennifer Rose, and I would love for you to get into the chat and ask me, give me 2 truths and a lie so I could figure out which one of those is the lie. For instance, in my in the chat, I have put my 2 truths and a lie, which is I wear women's underwear. I used to have long hair. I have 3 nipples. You tell me where the lie is. I wear women's underwear. I used to have long hair. I have 3 nipples. And that's kind of what I'm asking you to get in the chat and ask me about, so it can't be quite so obvious, like some things are kind of obvious for me, at least, but I would love it if you would get in there. Hello. Thank you for joining. I would love for you to get in there and tell me 2 truths and a lie. I want to do 2 truths and I want to spell it TROOFS because I love the movie. What is that? Oh, now it's slipped my brain because I get a little nervous when I'm on here, but No, I'll think of it in a little bit. But anyway, that's not the point. So if you're here, I'm asking you to put 2 truths and a lie down here in the chat. It does not cost anything to do that. I'm just trying to sharpen my psychic skills to see if I can figure out the lie in the 2 truths. So I have put my 2 truths and a lie, and I'll say them again. I wear women's underwear. I used to have long hair, and I have 3 nipples. Which one is the lie? Tell me in the chat. I'm also an intuitive tarot card reader, and I've just been drawing random cards because I'm bored and fidgety, and that's what I do when I'm live and nervous. Temperance. That's my card for the year, y'all. It's been a struggle bus with all sorts of different addictions. Like I have a little bit of OCD and I'm addicted to beating myself up in my own head. And, I'm addicted to soothing foods and, just like all the things that aren't good for you. Right. So I need to learn how to switch those up and get back to, a regular exercise routine as much as I can. And so I've dubbed this my year of temperance because astrologically this is the time, this energy right now is good energy for you to quit something that you've been wanting to quit, to change something that you've been wanting to change, and the universe will uplift and support you in going through it. I'm not going to say that it's easier, that it's going to take even like the first time, but we just have to keep going and we will have much luck, I believe. So I love this card, Temperance. I'm not always good at it, but I'm really figuring it out. Hello, greetings. Okay, so if you broken elbow, I am moving to another. Eduardo is coming back. I have a broken elbow. I am moving to another place. How about Eduardo is coming back? Is that the lie? Now, I don't know who Eduardo is, and if that's not the lie, then I'm wrong, and that's cool. I'm not always right, and that's exactly why I want to practice this. But if you will come into the chat and give me 2 truths and a lie, or at least comment on my 2 truths and a lie and tell me where the lie is, I would really appreciate that, just for fun. So the 2 truths and a lie that I've got in the chat here for y'all is I wear women's underwear. I used to have long hair and I have 3 nipples. Tell me in the chat which one is the lie. That's all I'm asking. Something like that. Hello. Thank you for all the kind comments. I really appreciate you all so much. Hello. My name is Jennifer Rose and I'm here in Kansas City, Missouri. And I am just practicing fine-tuning my psychic abilities. And I would love for you to drop 2 truths and a lie into the chat. And let me see if I can figure out where the lie is. Yes, it is the lie. Yay. Thank you. I'm not always right, but it's always fun when I am. Well, I'm sorry if Eduardo is a real person and you want him to come back and he's not coming back, but thank you for participating. I appreciate it. Anyone who's watching right now, can you tell me, because this stream is new to me, can you tell me whether or not you can see a ticker telling you what it is that I'm doing? So that way I don't bore you and repeat myself over and over again, because I am the queen of repetition sometimes. I know several people who will attest to that. So anyway, while I'm waiting for some more 2 truths and a lie to hit the chat, I'm also just drawing random cards and talking about the energies that I'm getting from them just in a general way. So if you're watching and it resonates for you, great. Hello. I'm asking for 2 truths and a lie. And let's see here. So the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so if you're asking about whether, or if you're trying to figure out whether or not to buy something or to invest in something. Okay, well, no, those aren't the same things. If you're asking whether you should buy something, this card is indicating that only if it's going to be an investment, like only if you're going to get back more out of it than what you have. Otherwise, it's really what you've put in. Otherwise, it's really good to hold on and to do some savings right now. Okay. And I'm not here to do tarot readings, but I am just kind of keeping the energy moving, hoping that you will get into the chat and tell me 2 truths and a lie so I can try and figure out the lie. Okay. So for instance, I want to go back up to what I gave you as my 2 truths and a lie. And I would love for you to guess which one is the lie that I'm telling you. I wear women's underwear. I used to have long hair, and I have 3 nipples. Tell me, where's the lie? That's what I'm asking for. I'm just doing this for fun, you all. I am a psychic. I'm just really trying to figure out all the energy and what it means for me and who I am in the world. Everybody has the capabilities that I have. We all just have them in different ways. They work differently for us. We, and whether or not we want to, acknowledge it or not, we all have these powers. And I've just chosen in the last 5 years to lean into it. And it's really helped. And it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. So in between, I love this card. This card is really a nostalgic card. And again, I'm not here to do tarot card readings. I'm here to ask you to stump me. I would love for you to put 2 truths and a lie in the chat so I can try and catch the lie. Okay. But in between times, I'm stoking the psychic fires by drawing tarot cards because I'm shuffling them because I'm nervous, and I get very nervous on alive. Anyway, just looking at the camera, I'm like, okay, so I've got the 6 of Cups card, and I love this card. I've been feeling this lately. I went back to the town that I grew up in yesterday, and I go back there every couple of weeks for a visit. And I went back to like the old ball fields and went past the old school and where I lived and that kind of stuff, and took some really beautiful pictures of a storm and of some beautiful clouds. And, I was just reminiscing about the old times. And this is about, your siblings, cousins, neighbors, things that happened in the past. I'm also, just like I'm making good with what happened in the past. Like I'm 52 years old and I'm just dropping the first 50 years of my life and I'm starting over because now I can do it on my own terms. Okay, let's see. Are you giving me, I'm of the devil. I have a Yorkie. Okay, one more. Puck. 2 truths and a lie. Yorkie. Whew, they're really difficult to potty train sometimes. I think a lot of us just give up when we have Yorkies. Not that I've ever owned a Yorkie, but I used to run a no-kill animal shelter, and I've known many, 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 many people to have Yorkies, and boy, they're really stubborn or something. I don't know what it is with them, but they're adorable. But I've always had a potty issue with them sometimes. I have on Crocs. I'm of the devil. I have a Yorkie. I have on Crocs. I don't know. I'm really stuck with that on that Yorkie and Crocs thing. And you say you're of the devil. I don't know. I'm gonna say that the lie is that you're of the devil, and that's not really that's not judging. It's just, not very often that someone would just say that, although I have plenty of Satanist friends and people who are atheist and stuff like that. Yeah, they are adorable. I love them. Trust me, I love Yorkies. I like it when their hair is cut, though. I don't like it when their hair is long because I just worry about it getting all, I don't know. I'm one of those worrier moms. So anyway, thanks for participating, Puck. So which one is the lie? Let me know which one is the lie. And hello, hopefully you can see a ticker to tell what it is that I'm doing. I would love for you to put 2 truths and a lie down here in the chat. No, you did good. I didn't know what to pick either. Just kind of like weird, random, questions. So I'm asking for 2 truths and a lie. And My Cousin Vinny, that's the name of the movie. I want to say 2 truths, like TROOFS, because I love in the movie where he calls the 2 Utes. So 2 truths and a lie. Drop 2 truths and a lie down here. And let me see if I can pick the lie. Oh, she had 4 babies. How long ago? The devil one. Okay. Yeah, because, like, not that anyone hasn't ever said to me, like, I'm of the devil. It was just really honestly, it was just kind of how you said it. I don't know if that's psychic or not, but I think anybody could do that, right? I'm just seeing. So I'm 2 for 2 so far. No judgment if you are, no judgment if you aren't, but all right. So back to my 2 truths and a lie. Puck, maybe you'll try and guess my lie here. Um, let's see. Oh, it's all the way up here. I wear women's underwear. I used to have long hair, and I have 3 nipples. Where is the lie? Where is the lie? I cannot sing. Don't have me doing that now. Hello. And then can someone tell me if there's a ticker so you can see what it is that I'm doing here so I don't have to repeat myself over and over again for those who have been here for a minute watching me. And during this time, to keep the psychic juices flowing, I am pulling tarot cards and just giving a general, like, WTF I'm feeling about it. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of people out there working today or just having a lot to do. I know that this is ball season and scouts and of all types and people. I feel like there's a lot of people out there working and playing, like hiking and stuff. Like, I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. It's a really beautiful, gorgeous day outside. I'm sure a lot of people are outside, but I also feel like this is a lot of us kind of fighting our demons. I laugh at that because it's like I'm stuck in that, trying to fight all my demons. Kind of the lie is the underwear. No, the lie is 3 nipples. I wish I had 3 nipples. I think I would walk around with them out all the time and be like, look, it's 3 nipples. 4 would be even better, but that's a whole other story. And that's probably an OnlyFans account too, right? 4 nipples. If I had 4 nipples, the things that I would do. Anyway, I've gone off track here. If you're here, give me 2 truths and a lie in the chat. See if I can pick the lie. I have lied about having 3 nipples and I do not feel bad about it. And while I'm waiting for people to ask some questions, I'm just stoking the psychic fires by drawing a tarot card and saying WTF comes to my brain. So if it resonates with you, it's probably for you. Let's see what's going on here. The High Priestess. I drew this one earlier. It's really just kind of a sign of the fact that I am in my meditative space, which I definitely am. I feel the energy coming. I can feel my face getting more and more warm. The more people that come on here, I can feel everything, happening. So, yeah, I think that's just about me being in my High Priestess space. I love the priestess, and she also bothers me because I'm not always able to get in that space that I want to be in. It's hard right now, right, y'all? I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm hopeful. Oh gosh. I'm supposed to pick which one is the lie? Let's say the lie is I'm happy. And I hate that. I hope I'm wrong. Well, I don't know, because if I'm wrong, then the other 2, I don't know. So I'm going to say the lie is that I'm happy. I don't like that though, Timothy. Hey, I remember you from the last time. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Puck. I can tell that you have great energy too. I love that. Queen of Cups. Yes. Yes. This is who I strive to be in everyday life. And I'm also trying to figure out who the hell it is that I allow over on that other side to drink from my emotions, to tap into my abilities, to who is it that gets to sit over there and catch all the goodness that the queen has, who gets to do that? That's what I'm figuring out. I'm figuring out a lot about my relationships. I'm a Libra sun and a Capricorn rising, which is tough, and a Pisces moon. So I'm really about community. I'm really about partnerships. I'm really about loyalty, truth, beauty, justice. I like to, I love all those things. I love art and I love beauty. And I also just really love trying to figure out who it is that is, here with me. Like who is okay to be over here, right? Like I'm 52 years old and I'm just now figuring out who my friends are, you know? I'm never in that space. I'm very tired and thanks to God. I am an empath. Sometimes it's very difficult. Fluidity. Timothy, did I answer? Was that the question? And then Micheline, Micheline. I don't know how to say that, but I love it. Just looking at it, it's a very kind, sweet. I can tell that you're a very kind, sweet person with a good heart. I'm never in that space. I'm very tired, and thanks to God. I'm going to say the lie there would be I'm never in that space. Libra Sun, Libra North Node. I've got a Capricorn North Node, so it's just like go, go, go. Libra, Leo Moon. Oh, okay. I draw a lot of Leos to me, but then y'all get mad at me. I don't know. I think that my idea of loyalty and then the idea of a Leo's loyalty sometimes is just a little bit different. And I get a little bit, I have a Venus in Virgo, which is really kind of an obsessive compulsive little ditty, but it's really good for detective work. Is all I'm saying. Aries Sun. Oh, my wife is an Aries Sun. Libra Sun. Yay. Hello. Timothy, do you know your signs? I would love to know your signs. There you are. I'm glad that you're here. Same with friends. Yeah, I love that. Okay, I'm going to draw another tarot card, but hey, if you're here, give me 2 truths and a lie. Or maybe, I don't know, give me all together. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that's the High Priestess card again. Obviously, I didn't move her around a lot. Either that or she's really tailing me here. So if you're here, 2 truths and a lie, please hit me down there in the chat. And see, let's see. I think that I'm 2 for 2 right now, unless Timothy is going to tell me I'm right or wrong. And then I might be 2 for 3 or 3 for 3. I don't know. So, and in between times, hello, my sweet. And in between Venus and Aries. Okay. Oh, is that the aspect that's happening right now? Venus and Aries. This is like Venus's Aries is a go, go, go. Like I love this energy, the Venus and Aries right now, because Venus now know what the F she wants. And now she's going after it. Like Venus is like, okay, well, I know what it is that I want out of these things. And I know like that Queen of Cups, like what it is that I want from somebody who's over there drinking from that same cup. And now it's like that Aries fire, we'll get it moving. I am Libra rising, Cancer rising, Libra sun. Oh, so this is the truth or the lie. Oh, okay. Woo. I'm Aries. Hi. I like fire signs. I need them because I have to give my air messages to them. And then I need them to like burn down shit that I messed up and protect me when I start fires. Okay, so I am Libra rising, Cancer rising, Libra sun. I would say if there's a lie, then I would say Libra rising. But yay, I like that everybody's talking to each other in the chat. 2 truths and a lie to see if I can tell which one is the lie. I'm usually happy, mostly healthy, but hope. Yeah. Well, I was hoping that I didn't know if I should be wrong or not about that, Timothy. And so I'm glad that I am. But yeah, it's really hard to have hope right now. I get that. I have no flowery words or smoke to blow up anyone's ass about that right now. I'm zero words. Just stay true to yourself. And, I don't know. And for me, it's like arm up if you believe in guns. I don't know. I don't know. It's all really messed up out there, isn't it? Cancer moon is the truth. Okay, good. Thank you. I think that I just didn't really understand there was a whole lot of, signs there, and I got a little flustered there. Thank you for that. Cancer moon is the truth. So you're a Cancer moon. Oh, let's see here. There's a lot up here. All right. So let's see. Yes, keep moving forward. I mean, I hate that it sounds really bootstrappy, and I'm not a bootstrap kind of person. But yeah, we just kind of have to pick ourselves up when we can. And like I said, sometimes I just have to walk outside and stand in the sun for a minute. All right, the Hanged Man, yeah, and it would really be good to know what it is that we're doing. Like sometimes it is that we just don't even know what the hell we're doing anymore. Like it's like, why am I even doing this? So taking some time to think about that. Taking some time to think about what makes you happy, what really enlightens you. That brightness around your head. Like whatever it is that opens you up and makes you feel imaginative, that makes you feel alive again. And I love this card, the Hanged Man, because it's a T that's crossed. It's like dotting your I's and crossing your T's. There's the I, and then the T's up top. So right now it's just about taking care of all that little business, and kind of anticipating what's going to be happening. Libra rising and Libra sun. Oh wow, I love that. I love that. I love all the Libra energy. I love it. Pisces, Cancer moon, Gemini rising here. Oh, awesome. I've got that Pisces moon. It's tough. The Pisces, the water signs, we really are feeling everybody's emotions, and I really believe that my Pisces moon is what connects me to my community. And so I live in the basement with people, and I can feel their energies, and I really feel a lot of people's emotions. And it's hard to, like, I don't want to block out everybody. I know how to protect myself and my energy, but it's really so difficult. Thank you, Puck. Big hearts to you too. But anyway, 2 truths and a lie. If you want to play, I'm going to hang out here for another few minutes and just draw tarot cards just to keep the psychic energy going. I'm just going to tell you whatever it is that is on my mind when I turn over this card. I'm also breaking in my new cards, just so you know. Yeah, the Hangman. It is time right now. I've been doing that for the last month or so, but it's really been something. 7 of Swords. So a lot of us feel like some things have been taken from us, and it's very, very possible that things have been taken from you. Maybe a job, maybe you've had a relationship end. Like there's just been a lot of things happening that we can't even anticipate right now. And then, maybe it is that, like maybe it is that you feel like you're the one who's taken from something, or I don't know. For me, this card is a tough one, the 7 of Swords, because I know that I participate in this behavior. This is a really tricky behavior, and this is someone who's lying from you, who's taking from you, who really wants more for themselves and doesn't care about the other 2 swords, like standing there, like, oh, I've got to have it all, like, so, we might be feeling that way when we go to the grocery store. Seems like everything is $5 now. Like every item is $5. Not that I'm expecting it to be 50 cents, but like we just feel like it's all robbery. So let's see. I'm a pilot. I am not a pilot. I am single. I think that I am not a pilot is the lie there, possibly. Burn your hair to calibrate your own energy. Oh yeah. Heart chakra work. I feel it. Yes. Boy, this is really tough, especially just like even understanding what your own energy and what other people's energies are around you is really, 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 really important. Yeah, narcissist. Empathy is more and more important. And then the Hermit. Yeah, definitely a lot of us are feeling this way. And if you're here, I'm not here to do tarot card readings. I'm asking you to do 2 truths and a lie so I can just see if I can read energies, especially with a bunch of people in here. It's interesting how the energy is and what I'm feeling coming from people. And then when I have somebody put in those those three objects, it gets a little tricky there with all the energy. And I have to say, I've read cards for large groups of people before, with people in lines waiting for me to give them a tarot card. And this is really interesting. We're really connecting in energetic ways over technology, which I find fascinating. But fun fact, when I was young, I was struck by lightning, not directly, but indirectly, on a softball field. And ever since then, I mean, that's not my story. That's not like my origin story into psychic powers. If you didn't hear me before, I believe that all of us have the powers that I do. I think that we all just have to tap into them to shed all of the other BS and just trust ourselves. That's the bottom line. And then you'll be able to use your, psychic powers as well. Your intuition, if nothing else, you just have to trust your gut. Okay. So, two truths and a lie here. I'm going to be here just for a couple more minutes. And while I'm shuffling the cards, I'm just doing a WTF when I turn the cards over. I'm starting to feel some energy, just kind of like, yeah. The Two of Cups. Yay. So somebody, I love this card. It's usually always about like just coming to an agreement for me sometimes. And, just an exchange of something familiar, just an exchange of words. Like I see that Mercury symbol, and sometimes it makes me think of, I'm a Grey's Anatomy fan, and I just think of when they do, flashcards before they do tests or whatever, sometimes this Two of Cups card makes me think of, just testing the other person, like just making sure that you're both of the same strength, you're of the same knowledge, you're drinking from the same cup, it's about loyalty, and it's about how you talk to one another. How do you speak to one another? How it is that you get together. Yeah. So, keyword, when I was a young kid. I am single, not a pilot. Your tarot reading on point. Yay, I'm glad that my tarot reading's on point. You're stumping me on the other. But I am really feeling a whole lot of energy here, and I love that. And I really appreciate everybody being here with me today. I wanted to figure out if this is something like that I wanted to figure out if this is something that I want to do on Saturdays, because I kind of get bored and lonely. And I also want to go back to doing readings for people. I have a whole list of people who want readings, and I took a break to take care of my own mental health, to deal with my own day-to-day life, so I can be a little bit more healthy before I'm doling out any kind of guidance. And so now I'm back, and I'm just asking to, see what's up. I'm just asking to see what's up. And let's see here. I like sushi. I've never eaten sushi. My villa just got painted. Well, I don't know. So now, because of the way that you're typing these things, see, it's really, it's a strategy. So I would have to say, let's see. I would have to say my villa just got painted. I like sushi. I've never eaten sushi, and my villa just got painted. Oh, has to be one of the sushis. It's almost dirt season. Yes, it is. It's refreshing. Yes. Love Grey's Anatomy. Yes, I do too. I still watch it. I'm going to think about the sushi villa. Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of, what, first of all, when I draw this card, I have to say that if this is how you're feeling, if this is the type of anxiety you're feeling, if you feel like you can't possibly bring yourself out of the situation that you're in, then please, please, please go find help. Go talk with someone. It doesn't even have to be a therapist, a friend, somebody that you trust, somebody that you don't trust. Just get on the phone. There's all sorts of ways that we can connect with one another, like we're connecting right now. And so, but if you're in this spot, sometimes it's just temporary, like sometimes life just really throws some shit at you and you feel like you're not going to get up, right? But you have wrapped that around yourself. You have placed yourself in that position, and you've just got to remember that you can get out of it. Okay. This also, I'm looking at this card, and if this is you, this is about somebody worrying about literally their foundation, like their house, and maybe even whether or not it has a foundation issue, or whether or not you're going to lose it. All right. So All right. Well, I really appreciate everybody here hanging out with me. I think that I will try this again and see how it goes. Maybe I'll try a little later time on Saturday. I know that Saturdays are busy for everybody, and I'm really glad that everybody's out. And I see that I have a whole 16 people here, and I really appreciate that. I am a good liar. I'm an excellent liar. My village is not painted truth. Never eaten sushi and don't want to. That's awesome. Yay, pat yourself on the back. You're a good liar. Just use that in the most responsible way. All right. It looks like Jesus Christ as God has entered the building. Jesus Christ loves me. I know Jesus Christ loves me. But that's a whole other ball game there. And we're not here to talk about religion. Oh, wait, are you giving me 2 truths and a lie? So I'm waiting for the next one. Yes, and thanks for the fun. Oh, thank you, MJ. Let's see. Okay, Jesus Christ is God. Jesus Christ loves you. I'm waiting for one more, but maybe it won't come. Jesus Christ is the only way, the truth, and the life. Okay. Well, I think the lie is that Jesus Christ loves you. How about that? Because, the reason why I don't go to church is because many, many of Jesus Christ's followers have told me that he doesn't. So there's the lie. Okay, I'm going to end this. Ooh, I like that. I'm going to grow hops this year. Jesus Christ is not a religion. It's a relationship. Okay. It's a very abusive one. Puck and Timothy, MJ, Alex, everyone here, thank you so much. Please, please, please remember to subscribe to the channel so you can see what I come up with next. I just want to try some different things. And this was fun, and I'm going to keep doing it, but I didn't get a whole lot of participation. And then at the end, MJ stumped me so much that I sucked. So I have to do better. Maybe it is that I have to do this again. I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much, you all. And again, subscribe to the channel so you can see what's next. Okay. Have a good Saturday.